it's Jay here from EFB and Absolute Spa. I'm going to demo to you the Pave on the beautiful Danielle. And Grace is taking the video, so yay. So come on over and check out what we've done so far. So basically what we've done on Danielle is we've done, excuse my nail, I smashed it in the car yesterday. We've done 2 coats of veneer, and now I'm going to use the T3 self-leveling gel. I don't know whether you can see. And I'm just going to paint my T3 self-leveling gel onto the nail. Just a very thin coat to work the pave stones into, but because the T3 gel doesn't move too much, we can do this in advance and prepare, or else you can prepare your pave and do the T3, whichever works for you, depending on your speed of application. So Danielle will just sort of sit there waiting, and I'm going to demo 2 quick paves and how to use it. So you can see here there's a couple of templates, and I'm going to choose the very special breast cancer ribbons. Well, it's ribbons for any cause, but I'm going to choose the breast cancer. We're going to do it in pink. So the key to doing the pave the best way is to use more stones than needed, and don't stress. This is our little puff, and you can use the puff depending on the grain of the puff, and you just kind of work the stones into the design like that. So you can see how quick and easy that is. So we could do multiples if we wanted, just by putting the stones in. It's actually quite easy. But see how there's one stone missing there and it's flipped over, just this one here. You can just pull it out and pull it in, but I don't get stressed about it. I've got 2 designs there that I'm happy with, so I'm happy to go. I'll show you what to do with the stones afterwards. We get our stamper, and I've just cleaned this with isopropyl alcohol. And I'm going to just come over. You can see there's a little window. Hope you can see that. And I'm just going to pick up my design, and there it is. Obviously, if I got rid of all of those, they wouldn't show on there. So I'll just pop that there ready to go. And I'm going to put the rest of my stones back in. So we just flip it, tap it. And then if you use a piece of paper like I have, I would actually put these in a box. If I'd find a nice box and just keep the stones in the box and then just scoop them up. But if you use a piece of paper, you can just pop them back in. We do have 1,440 stones in our little jar, and they're really cost effective. I won't say the cost because they're out on open YouTube, so you can just give us a ring for that. Now I just want Danielle to put her finger flat to the nail. Flat to the table, because then you're not going to mess about finding where we're going. And then we come over the top just like this. Can you see, Grace? Yeah. Yep. And then we're just going to press down and release, and there is our design. Don't worry about the little bit of extra gel that's on your pad. You just wipe that off. These stones just flick off and you can reuse them, and you just clean this again with isopropyl alcohol. Easy peasy. Danielle can pop that in there to cure. It's a 60-second cure on the T3 LED. I have actually also pre-prepared a full pave, and we're going to, which you can do in advance like I have. I did it on purpose, and I left a couple of stones out on purpose to show you what happens. So sometimes with the full pave it can be quite difficult to do. And a little bit frustrating at times, especially when you're learning. So I left it out, and I'll show you what you can just add the stones in. So again, she's flat. We're going to press down, remove off. Yeah. How easy is that? Like super easy. So you can see that if I wanted to do 2 nails, I could have done 1 and 1, and I've got enough. We want to remove off the excess stones here that are on her skin. If you have any stones that have gel on them, you can just simply pop them into a little dappen dish of isopropyl alcohol, and then at the end of the day just give them a quick clean. I just reposition any dodgy ones, because obviously they're right on the edge, and then myself, but if you were to do this manually, imagine how much of a pain that would be. I just want to get that one off altogether. Oh, slippery little sucker. As you can see, if I had to deal with them one-on-one, you'd want to kill, All right, and then she can cure that one.
Let's have a look at that.
And then here's this. So then you've got two ways to finish it. We want to finish with our veneer top coat, and you can go all the way over the stones, or you can just do in between the stones and use a fine little brush like this. Oops, there's Jay trying to do multitask. And you can kind of go in between the designs, or you can just go straight over the top. It depends how particular you are about your finish work. So I'm just going to go around the edges like so. Just make sure I've got a nice cover with my top coat, and then that's just going to be a 30-second cure. As you know, the Cuccio top coat rocks, and it's super duper shiny and continues to get shinier as we go. So we've just got 10 seconds. So we love the Cuccio top coat because it's my favourite, and it is I'm sure it's the shiniest on the market for sure. Okay, so we can switch, and then the same with this one. Again, I'll just show you. I'm going to do the whole entire thing over the top, so you can see what happens with the top coat. I think it's still blingy enough, and I think that you're going to get better adhesion if they are trapped in, but it's up to you. You can also get like a non-woven wipe like this one and just wipe over the top of the stones, but I just like to keep them trapped in. So you've had 30, now you can switch. Fabulous, so super quick. So again, what I'm going to do with these stones is I'll just take the excess ones off like this. You can use a non-woven swab as well, and then I'm just going to clean it with isopropyl alcohol. But unfortunately, when I was setting up the table, I grabbed the isopropyl alcohol, the non-acetone instead of the isopropyl alcohol, so I won't be demonstrating that right now. So then I'm going to just use our conditioning cleanser and send it on its way, and then I'm just going to cleanse. And there's our Pave nail. How cute is that?
Gorgeous. And
you know that we're donating from, we're going to donate $2 to breast cancer charities for everyone that's sold. And there's our full Pave nail. How cool is that? So if you'd like more information, give us a ring on 1300 262 275, and we shall talk to you soon. Thanks.